cold air at noon, and one small candle keeps on burning where no flame should find a room. I was foreman for the silver, kept the payroll, kept the key. When the timbers started crying, I told the boys it's safe with me. 12 men went down singing with their lunch pails in their hands. I heard the mountains split above them and signed papers for their land. There's a candle in the silver mine, burning where the dead men sleep. It don't need oil, it don't need air, it just waits for debts to speak. If you hear a pickaxe knocking from the dark below the pines, say your last prayer quiet by the candle in the silver mine. Their wives came wearing flower dust dresses, children holding empty tins. I said the earth took honest workers while I sold their claims again. One boy handed me his father's watch, said, "Sir, he'll want this back." I kept it in my vest for years, but it never did keep track. There's a candle in the silver mine, burning where the dead men sleep. It don't need oil, it don't need air, it just waits for debts to speak. If you hear a pickaxe knocking from the dark below the pines, say your last prayer quiet by the candle in the silver mine. Last night that watch struck midnight with no hands upon its face. In my bedroom filled with coal dust and a hymn from underground grace, I saw 12 lamps come rising one by one along the wall, and the boy's small voice behind me said, "Foreman, Pa heard you call." There's a candle in the silver mine, and tonight it burns for me. No gold can close a mountain, no lie can turn the key. If they find my vest at sunrise near the shaft with no decline, tell the widows I went walking to the candle in the silver mine. They searched till Sunday morning, found no boot print, bone or sign, just a dead watch softly ticking by the candle in the silver mine. No tracks run west of Hollow Mesa, no station lights the plain, but every year on All Souls Evening you can hear a midnight train. I was was hired to guard a strong box full of silver, deeds, and gold. The banker said no man will know it, but greed don't do what it is told. 5 riders came with flour sack faces. I knew each voice by name. I kept my rifle pointed downward while the passengers screamed in flame. Lord, don't stop that train for me. Let it thunder past the stone. There's a ticket in my pocket for a seat I don't want owned. If the whistle starts a-wailing where no iron rails remain, you best pray you ain't been summoned by the train beneath the mesa. A mother held her baby crying. A preacher clutched his book. I saw the fire take the curtains, and I still turned back to look. They gave me half the stolen silver, wrapped in canvas stained with smoke. I bought a ranch near San Lorenzo, but no seed I planted woke. Lord, don't stop that train for me. Let it thunder past the stone. There's a ticket in my pocket for a seat I don't want owned. If the whistle starts a-wailing where no iron rails remain, you best pray you ain't been summoned by the train beneath the mesa. Now the cattle won't cross water, and the well gives only rust. My wife hears wheels at supper, dragging sparks across the dust. Last night I found a burned out lantern swinging cold above my gate, and a child's small handprint in the ashes on the silver dinner plate. Lord, don't stop that train for me, but it's slowing by the stone. There's a conductor with no eyelids calling passenger, come home. I can smell the smoke of judgment, I can hear the couplings chain. Tonight I pay the fare forever on the train beneath the mesa. At dawn they found my ranch house empty. All the silver turned to black, and out past Hollow Mesa there were fresh rails in the sand. Ridge don't keep a post road, no rider takes that climb, but a mailbag swings from a mesquite limb and creaks like borrowed time. I carried letters was out of Tucson, rain or sand or rifle fire. Folks would wait beside the depot with their hopes strung tight as wire. One sealed note came marked urgent for a woman dressed in blue. Her husband wrote, "Don't trust the captain, he means to sell the crew." Swing low, old mailbag, swing against the thorn. There's a letter never opened and a widow never warned. If the wax seal starts to bleeding when the moon pulls up the dead, Vulture Ridge will read your name from every word unsaid. The captain paid me $20 and a horse with silver reins. Said, "Lose that note by morning, boy, and speak no woman's name." So I buried it beneath my saddle, rode past her waiting light. By dawn the wagon camp was ashes and the blue dress burned half white. Swing low, old mailbag, swing against the thorn. There's a letter never opened and a widow never warned. If the wax seal starts to bleeding when the moon pulls up the dead, Vulture Ridge will read your name from every word unsaid. Last night I heard hooves behind me where no living horse could run. Then that mailbag hit my shoulder, heavy as a preacher's gun. Inside were all the letters I had stolen, sold or burned, and hers was warm as breathing, like her hand had just returned. Swing low, old mailbag, let the desert have its say. Some men don't pull the trigger, they just carry truth away. If they find me near the mesquite with black wax on my head, tell the ridge I finally answered for every word unsaid. Vulture Ridge don't keep a post road, but it's sundown plain and clear. You can hear a woman reading what I should have let her hear. In Gallows Bend the women whisper when the sunset stains the thread. There's a needle in the window sewing coats upon the dead. Miss Clara kept a thimble made of tarnished wedding gold. She stitched black suits for hanging men and never once looked old. The sheriff brought her linen and a sack of silver coins. Said, "Make it clean by morning, ma'am, we hang the thief at dawn." So, Clara, so pull that black thread slow. Some sins wear boots in daylight, some sins sleep below. When the needle starts to tremble and the desert wind turns cold, there's one more soul in Gallows Bend the gallows cannot hold. had a prayer tied to his sleeve. He said, I never took that money, but no one here believes. Clara heard his mother crying by the jailhouse iron door. Then she found the sheriff's button on the dead boy's prison floor. So, Clara, so, pull that black thread slow. Some sins wear boots in daylight, some sins sleep below. When the needle starts to tremble and the desert wind turns cold, there's one more soul in Gallows Bend the gallows cannot hold. That night she stitched a coat so dark it swallowed up the flame. On the collar with red cotton she sewed the sheriff's name. By sunrise there was no rope creaking, no prisoner in the square, just the sheriff in that black coat swinging gently in the air. So, Clara, so, pull that black thread slow. The truth don't need a pistol when the guilty reap what grows. If you pass through Gallows Bend, friend, keep your collar from the cold. There's a seamstress at the window, and she knows what men have sold. They buried Claire nameless where the thorn and sagebrush lean, but every hanging suit since then has one red stitch unseen. Raven draw at one card table where dust would never lie, and a deck locked in a strong box that could deal the way men die. I dealt cards for hungry ranchers under lanterns swinging low, kept an ace beneath my sleeve cuff, kept my conscience moving slow. A farmer bet his daughter's dowry, his mule, his land, his name. I turned the black ace over and smiled like luck was tame. Don't deal the black ace, mister. Don't let that dark card fall. It remembers every trembling hand that reached and lost it all. When the raven taps the window and the whiskey turns to clay, the black ace rides at midnight to collect what gamblers pay. The farmer walked out wordless, hat pulled down against the rain. His daughter stood beside the hitch rail with her wedding dress in a grain sack. I heard she married no man, heard he vanished by the creek, but every card I touch thereafter felt like bones against my cheek. Don't deal the black haze, mister. Don't let that dark card fall. It remembers every trembling hand that reached and lost it all. When the raven taps the window and the whiskey turns to clay, the black ace rides at midnight to collect what gamblers pay. Last night the strong box opened with no key inside my hand. The deck spread out before me like a graveyard in the sand. Then that girl in faded muslin sat across from me alone. Said, "Deal it fair this time, sir," in a voice like turning stone. Don't deal the black ace, mister, but my fingers knew the way. It slid out black as judgment where my last good prayer should lay. Now the chair across is empty and the dawn won't speak my name. The black ace rides at midnight and I lost my soul the same. A raven draw has one card table where the dust still will not lie, and the dealer in the corner keeps an ace in his dead eye. They built a court in Jericho flat from cedar, rope, and bone, but the judge who rode in Friday cast no shadow of his own. His coat was black as well water, his hat was gray with dust. He laid a rusted pocket watch beside a Bible split with rust. No jury sat before him, no sheriff barred the door, just 12 empty chairs in silence and my bootsteps on the floor. Oh, judge with no shadow, don't call my name tonight. I got a mother's locket and a lie I held too tight. If heaven won't defend me, if hell won't let me go, send my soul through Jericho where the dead men's whistles blow. I sold out a red-eyed Parker for a horse and 25, told the law where he was sleeping, then swore I kept him alive. But I still hear his spur chain dragging slow beneath my bed, and the beans burn black at supper when I try to feed the dead. Oh, judge with no shadow, don't call my name tonight. I got a mother's locket and lie held too tight. If heaven won't defend me, if hell won't let me go, send my soul through Jericho, where the dead men's whistles blow. The judge wound up that old watch, though the hands had turned to sand. Said every man who sells a brother buys a rope with his own hand. And the chairs began to creaking, one by one against the wall, and every face I'd run from came to hear the gavel fall. Oh, judge with no shadow, now I know your kind of light. It don't shine upon the living, it just opens up the night. No horse can outrun witness, no dust can hide the blow. I'll ride bowed down through Jericho, where the dead men's whistles blow. They found the courthouse empty and my locket on the rail, but 12 chairs faced the desert and one held my hat and veil. Old Jonah Black sold maps in town beside the funeral ground, but the compass on his table never northward could be found. I was a scout for wagon folk with flower quilts and prayer. I led mothers through the alkali with dust stuck in their hair. A rancher paid me in double eagles to turn them from his spring. I said there's water past the canyon, and I never said a thing. Oh, the compass pointed down, down where the lost ones lay, past the thorn and the buzzard bone, past the sunburned clay. I kept my eyes on the silver, I let mercy leave the ground. Now every road I try to ride turns where the compass pointed down. There was a girl named Annie with a blue cup in her hand. She asked me if the desert ever learned to understand. I told her, child, keep walking, there's a river just ahead. By nightfall all their wagon wheels were circles round the dead. Oh, the compass pointed down, down where the lost ones lay, past the thorn and the buzzard bone, past the sunburned clay. I kept my eyes on silver, I let mercy leave the ground. Now every road I try to ride turns where the compass pointed down. Last dusk I heard a tin cup tapping from inside my saddlebag. Found Annie's little blue one wrapped in my old trail flag. Then the needle started spinning, and it stopped beneath my chest. And the desert whispered softly, you know where they came to rest. Oh, the compass pointed down, down where my judgment sleeps. There's no gold can buy a pardon from the graves a coward keeps. If they find my horse at sunrise, let him loose without a sound. I'm going back to answer where the compass pointed down. Old Jonah closed his map box when the moon fell on the town. And one more needle trembled before it settled downward. The sun went down like burning copper. The wind turned mean and thin. I saw her veil on a cactus thorn and knew the curse walked in. She came to town with a silver cross and dust upon her hem. Said she was looking for the man who took the light from them. No pistol hung beside her hip, no anger in her face, just one old match inside a glove and a map to my hiding place. There are ashes on the trail, there are whispers in the sand. Every prayer I tried to bury came back reaching for my hand. If the Lord don't send an angel, if the devil don't prevail, leave my name beneath the moonlight with the ashes on the trail. Her brother died at Bitter Creek, where the river turned to clay. I didn't pull the trigger, no, but I watched and rode away. That kind of sin wears quiet boots. It don't kick down your door. It sits beside your bed at night and asks what silence cost you for. There are ashes on the trail, there are whispers in the sand. Every prayer I tried to bury came back reaching for my hand. If the Lord don't send an angel, if the devil don't prevail, leave my name beneath the moonlight with the ashes on the trail. Struck that match at midnight by the chapel with no roof. The flame lit up her hollow eyes, the sky turned black with truth. I saw the smoke rise slowly, like a soul that wouldn't climb, and every bell in 7 towns rang once outside of time. There are ashes on the trail, there are hoof prints going blind. There's a woman dressed in mourning with my shadow close behind. If you pass through Bitter Creek, boy, speak no name and tell no tale. Some men don't die in coffins, they turn to ashes on the trail. dawn they found the chapel cold, nobody and no flame, just a silver cross in the doorway and dust that spelled my name. Bitter dusk had one old doctor with a lantern on his wall. Folks said he cured the living, but the dead still made house calls. I rode in wearing black wool, with my medicine bag in hand, sold little bottles full of river mud as fever tonic through the land. A miner's wife brought silver spoons, said, "Save my boy tonight." I touched his brow, took her last coin, and left before first light. Doctor, doctor, close your bag, don't you hear that coughing wind? Every bottle on your shelf has a child's breath trapped within. If the lantern burns green at midnight and the floorboards start to crawl, bitter dusk is calling for the doctor after all. The boy had eyes like winter, small hands curled in a sheet. His mother laid a wooden horse beside his restless feet. I told her, "Ma'am, by morning he'll be standing at your door." By morning she was digging where the church grass grows no more. Doctor, doctor, close your bag, don't you hear that coughing wind? Every bottle on your shelf has a child's breath trapped within. If the lantern burns green at midnight and the floorboards start to crawl, bitter dusk is calling for the doctor after all. Last night my bag flew open, though the latch was tied with wire. Inside that little wooden horse stood burning without fire. Then I heard small feet on gravel, heard a mother softly weep, and every cure I ever sold turned bitter in my sleep. Doctor, doctor, close your bag, but your hands are shaking thin. No grave forgets a promise made for silver and for sin. If they find my coat at sunrise near the child's toy by the wall, tell bitter dusk I'm answering as the doctor after all. Bitter dusk has no doctor, just a lantern burning green, and a wooden horse keeps rocking where no child can be seen.